Happy Christmas, everyone. Today we are at the top of Hospital Hill, just outside Clonakilty. Hello and welcome to Clonakilty Community Hospital, also known as Mount Carmel. Perhaps this view is all you have seen of this place as you pass by on the busy N71 road. Well, today I have arranged to meet some of the staff and hear their stories in what is a particularly harrowing time in our country. I'm coming here in the hope of expressing appreciation, yours and mine, for all that the staff and management do. Let's go make our way in. As I understand it, little remains of the original workhouse that was built here in 1853 to accommodate 700 inmates. As a modern hospital today, it can take 122 older persons and boasts this new 14-bed transitional care unit that was opened on the 31st of May last year. In my time over the last 4 years here in Clonakilty, I have seen huge improvements in this hospital. The whole place has been given an upgrade. The beds, the furnishings, the paintings. It's a hospital that has been thriving and one in which we can all take pride in. But like most public health settings in Ireland, sadly, this hospital was hit by COVID-19. Earlier this year, 10 residents died from the disease, and our thoughts at this time are very much with the families of all those affected. Many of the staff also contracted the disease, putting immense pressure on those who managed to maintain the hospital. It's been a time of hard learning. Dedicated isolating rooms are now ready and waiting should there be another outbreak. However, the vaccine is soon to be deployed here, so hopefully the threat of COVID-19 will soon dissipate. So I'm here in Clonakilty Hospital, and the first person I'm going to meet today is Tom Corcoran. They say an army marches on its belly. Let's find out what food's been served here for Christmas Day.
Christmas Day we have a Christmas menu done up. Melon, soup, orange juice, and then your traditional turkey and ham, salmon, a roast line of bacon. And then desserts are Christmas pudding, sherry trifle, meringue goulard, and jelly and ice cream.
And what's it been like working in the hospital here?
The work here has been very positive. It's a good working environment to work in, you know, and the staff are making a huge effort for the residents, you know, on all levels, including the food, to Santa going around there, everything like that, you know, so it's been really good.
I'm here 12 years, 12 and a half years now, yeah.
And what's it like to work here?
It's great, there's great camaraderie, great support. The actual work itself is brilliant. Getting to know our elderly patients is a privilege, so yeah, I really enjoy it. I enjoy this type of nursing, yeah. I enjoy being able to use a bit of music as well with the residents.
And Paula's going to play a lovely piece of music for us later on. But first of all, we're going to speak with Mairead O'Brien of Cairde, the Friends of Clonakilty Community Hospital.
We're a group that raise money to help enhance the lives of the residents here in the hospital, and we liaise with the Director of Nursing, Mary Nolan, who informs us of the residents' requests and needs.
Meeting the actual needs, not perceived or thought. This is residents who request something, and then Cairde can come along and help with that.
Yeah. And it's always things that the HSE don't provide that we try to use our money for.
Yes.
So I suppose I'd like to take this opportunity to thank the local community and the surrounding communities for their donations, because without their donations we just wouldn't be able to work.
And the very afternoon I called to see the hospital, there was a delivery from Cairde. Look at these beautiful throws that had been requested by the patients, and they're really good quality ones too. And I also got to witness the signing of a cheque for €6,000 towards provision of hotspots and Wi-Fi places here at the hospital.
If people would like to contribute, they could make or leave, if it was cash or a cheque, into the hospital and just address it to Cairde. Just like to say a happy and peaceful Christmas to patients, staff and the community at Bay, and just hopefully 2021 will be a better year for everybody.
And the next person I got to meet was Emma Keohane, and she has been working here for many years.
With almost 6 years now I'm working here. Okay. And I'm doing the night duty now with about 18 months. It can be very busy some nights and challenging, but it's just really to make sure all the residents are comfortable and settled down for the night, and all the staff are happy and feel safe. And I suppose, yes, we've had a very tough year, and I suppose at night time we have a bit more time to support each other and, you know, listen to people at night time, you know, and I suppose people feel it helps if they can talk and stuff, and everyone has really worked together in such a hard year. But hopefully now the vaccine will be coming, and, you know, that's kind of a good sign now for the new year.
And in such a tough and harrowing year, I got an understanding of the tiredness that is coming through now.
I'm very tired after a very hard year, but look, it has had some rewards in that we've come through it, and we've brought all our staff through it, but very tired. At times very upset for the place, but then, you know, there's been very good joy as well at times. But tired. I think we're tired now at the end of the year.
But have you felt supported by the community here? Do you think people have an understanding of what it's like inside the hospital here?
I think a lot of people do now, and I think the community have given us great support. People have sent letters in thanking us, which is a great help, because it boosts the staff, you know, because they know they're respected and they're supported by our community. And, you know, people have rang in with phone calls, you know, and they're all so good to us. It has helped us all, really, knowing that we're supported by the community.
Thank you, Emma, for all that you've shared with us. The next person I got to meet was Ciaran McCarthy.
My full title is a multitask attendant. We kind of do everything from housekeeping to patient care. We don't do any maintenance, but we're basically on the floor. We assist the nurses.
I happen to know Ciaran as an undertaker as well, and I know he had the grim task of actually helping to facilitate the funerals of those who died here as a result of COVID. I asked if he wouldn't mind just sharing what's that like.
You know, it's you get very attached to residents. It can be very tough then seeing them laid out, but I think when the families come up to you and say, look, thank you for doing such a great job, I think you kind of get a satisfaction out of the job in doing the job here. I know 10 passed on from the COVID virus, unfortunately, you know, and I suppose what I think that, you know, it is very hard and very difficult on the families, very, very difficult for the families, obviously, but it is also difficult on the staff. And my heart really went out. I was one of the lucky ones. I didn't get the COVID-19. I've been in close contact 3 times, and I think we're after 18 or 19 tests now at this stage. So it's every fortnightly now, and please God, to stay away from the place again. But my heart really went out to my work colleagues, and indeed all the HSE work colleagues and all the carers around the country and people who've lost their lives looking after the elderly. I'd just like to thank the community. The community have been absolutely fantastic to Clonakilty Hospital. When we were in the thick of it, I was getting phone calls from my family really as well, but I was getting phone calls from people to see was everything okay, you know, is there anything we could do. I even got a friend of ours outside, he donated eggs to all the staff at the time. it mightn't seem much, but it meant an awful lot. You know, it's small things that mattered, and the community, the businesses as well in Clonakilty, and indeed the GA clubs, from Ballinascarta to Timoleague and Rossmore and Clonakilty. You know, the rugby club, they all did their bit, and it was fantastic. You know, and you know, there's good people out there. You know, and if we all stick together, we can get through this. You know.
Yeah, so this is a song by Joni Mitchell. It's called River.
As I promised you, I'm going to take you back to Paula, who's going to play a lovely piece. And as she does so, I'm going to venture around the hospital and say a prayer for those who passed here because of COVID, and also to pray for all the staff, and especially those around our country who are still battling COVID.
It's coming on Christmas, they're cutting down trees, putting up reindeer, singing songs of joy and peace. I wish I had a river I could skate away on. Well, it don't snow here, it stays pretty green. Gonna make a lot of money, then I'm gonna quit this crazy scene. I wish I had a river I could skate away on. I wish I had a river so long I would teach my feet to fly. Oh, wish I had a river I could skate away on. I made my baby cry. He tried hard to help me, you know, he put me at ease. He loved me so naughty, made me weak at the knees. I wish I had a river I could skate away on. I'm so hard to handle, you know, I'm selfish and I'm sad. I've gone and lost the best baby that I've ever had. I wish I had a river I could skate away on. I wish I had a river so long I would teach my feet to fly. Oh, wish I had a river I could skate away on. I made my baby say goodbye. It's coming on Christmas, they're putting up trees, putting up reindeer, singing songs of joy and peace. I wish I had a river I could skate away
Now, wasn't that something so special? Thank you, Paula. And now, last but certainly not least, we're going to hear from Mary Nolan, who is the Director of Nursing here at Clonakilty Hospital.
So, as already mentioned there, I'm the Director of Nursing here in the Community Hospital. This has been a very difficult year for us with COVID-19 and the challenges that it posed for us in April this year, but also the ongoing challenges. And I suppose the priority right now is to keep the residents and the staff safe. We also hope that our residents and their families will have a really nice Christmas under the restricted circumstances that we're living with at the moment. But I suppose it's important to have hope, and I suppose the hope is there with our vaccine. So we're hoping, please God, that in the new year that we'll be rolling out the vaccine here in this centre.
And there is indeed a lot of hope for the coming year. The 20-bedroom extension has already begun to be constructed here on site at the back of the hospital. So we congratulate Mary and the team of people who are working here and wish them all the best for the coming year.
Just on behalf of the community and on behalf of the viewers here, just to say again a big thank you for all the hard work, a lot of it which is unseen, and we just want to recognise that, thank you for it, and wish you a very, very happy Christmas. And as you say, there is hope. There's the vaccine coming, and hopefully with God's help we will all get through this together.
Say thanks for all the support from the community and obviously the excellent staff that we have working here. They're amazing. Yeah, thanks very much.